Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Vetista Study Abroad and Travels. I am Jeffrey Osei. I'm here to provide for you information on another school that has waived its application fees, and I've also waived TOEFL and Ielts exams. It has a simple application process that we can all easily apply to, just as we saw with Michigan Technology University and the University of Delaware. At the moment, I wouldn't like to waste my time. I made my email address available so that you guys can reach me. I have tons of email and I'm trying to reply to all these emails. So please forgive me if your email hasn't been replied yet. Trust me, I will do that. So without wasting my time, let's dive into what I have for you today so that by evening time or perhaps tomorrow we can all start applying to this prestigious university. Okay, the school that I want to introduce to you today is known as Northern Arizona University. This university is a public research university based in Flagstaff, Arizona, which is also in the United States of America. This university is open to both national and international students, and for the purpose of this tutorial, I am doing this video for international students. So this is the website of the university, nau.edu. If you just click on this link, you'll be seeing www.nau.edu. So there's the homepage of Northern Arizona University. Okay, Northern Arizona University. It says, what kind of student will you be? Do you want to be an undergraduate student or you want to be a graduate student? Do you want to be doing your studies as an online student or you would want to be there in person? All these options are available where you can actually seek information from the university. As an international student, I want us to explore what there is, what are the requirements for international students, okay? So I've already opened the tab. Let me just click on it and then we continue. You'll be asked whether you want to enroll as an undergraduate student or as a graduate student. Please remember, an undergraduate student is someone who wants to pursue his or her first degree or an undergraduate studies where you'll be receiving a bachelor's degree. The graduate students are those who want to pursue either a master's degree program or you want to pursue a PhD or doctorate. For those who will be applying for the undergraduate program, I've had these comments in my email. There are some of you who want to pursue an undergraduate program or even you want to pursue a graduate program, but you realize that you haven't actually completed your undergraduate study. That is for those who want to apply for master's programs. Okay, some of you guys don't have your full transcript or you haven't even completed your program. Let me pass this information to you. If you haven't completed your program, but then if you have been able to complete 6 semesters, all that you just have to do is to go to your university, demand your transcripts, and let them give you a letter of attestation stating that you have completed 6 semesters successfully and that you'll be completing your 4-year degree program by the end of this year or by the end of the time in which the application season begins. So for those students in Ghana, Nigeria, the Gambia, South Africa, I know that you guys, the level 400 students, you guys are almost done with your undergraduate studies, and that even if you don't have your bachelor's degree certificate or your full transcript, please, you can ask your university to produce that for you. All that you have to do is just add a letter of attestation from the university to it. Then you can use that to apply to any university abroad that you wish to attend and learn there. As an international student, as an undergraduate student, what is actually required of you? Okay, we are going to learn all that over here. So this section is for our bachelor's degree or our undergraduate students. It says complete an online application. So once you click over here, you'll be taken to the application portal where you have to pay an application fee of $50. Please watch this video to the end and I will provide you with the application waiver code. For those who will be skipping this video just to go to the end, trust me, I wouldn't put it at the end of the video. I'll put it midway somewhere. So I will urge you to just watch the video to the end. Then you will know the application waiver code and be able to apply. They will need your traveling passport. You will need to upload a copy of your passport during the application, which means that those who do not have a passport, I'm so sorry, you cannot apply. But for those whose passports are outdated and you are waiting for a new passport, you can just make this information available to the graduate admissions team and they will give you the go ahead as to what to do. You also need official transcript. When I talk about official transcript, they are those that are coming directly from the university where you have completed to Northern Arizona University. Okay, they will actually provide a mail that you can send these official transcripts into. Okay, so you'll be needing an official transcript. Then you also need to submit an English test score. Please, last time that I made a video, someone came back into the comment section complaining that I'm just using this as a platform to gain more viewers. Please, when I post a school and I say there are no Ielts or TOEFL scores required, please, I give credible information. There are no Ielts or TOEFL scores required if only you are coming from an English speaking country. If you have a TOEFL or an IELTS score, that is a plus for you. But if you don't have, the university makes it possible for you to be able to waive your IELTS or TOEFL provided that you have completed your education in a school which uses English as its medium of instruction. It says from a high school entirely taught in English. If you have completed a university that has its medium of instruction solely in English. So this is for the undergraduate students. So if you are from a high school that uses English as its medium of instruction, please, your IELTS or TOEFL will be waived. For those who will be applying for their master's degree in the Northern Arizona University, you can also go by this same one once they realize that you are from an English speaking country and that you attended this university and you offered a course that was taught in English. Please, your English proficiency will be waived. For those who are not aware of the countries that they can be waiving this English proficiency test scores for, they have provided that information over here. So if your country is part of this list, please know that your English proficiency has been waived. So we can all see Nigeria over here, Burundi, Botswana, Belize, Barbados, the Bahamas. You all do not have to present any English proficiency test scores. Okay, so Dominica, Canada, those from Cameroon, those from the Philippines, Papua. So let's go to the gen section. Those from Ghana, okay, those from Ghana, you do not have to produce any English proficiency. Those in Rwanda, our friends in Rwanda too, you don't have to provide any English proficiency. So you can just check if your country is within this list, then you don't have to produce any English proficiency test scores. Lesotho, Liberia, the United States of America, United Kingdom and Territories. Then we have Zimbabwe and Zambia. So if your country is within this list, you are not required to produce any English proficiency test scores. Nonetheless, even if your country is not part of this list, you can make the Northern Arizona University aware that you actually studied in a university which uses English as its medium of instruction. Then your English proficiency will be waived. As simple as that. The last thing that you'll be needing is your proof of financial support. Okay, so over here in the course of your application, you'll be required to upload the bank statement of a sponsor. So before you know which amount that has to be in the bank statement of this sponsor, you would have to check with the program that you are choosing and the cost of the program. Once you know the program that you are choosing and the cost of the program, then you would know how much you have to present in the bank statement. Please, you are not actually using this money to pay for your school fees. You just have to present a bank statement that shows that you have that kind of money in your account. And for some reasons, if you are denied a scholarship as you are in the program, then you would actually have money to be able to pay for your school fees. That is why they do ask you to present a bank statement. For those of you who have been asking for scholarship, please let me give this advice. There is no way that you gain a scholarship without having to first gain an admission to any university. If you are sending me an email to inquire of scholarship, please stop. First of all, let's think about gaining admission into any of these universities. There are so many scholarship opportunities available that you can ever imagine. Even in the schools that you are applying to, there are so many scholarship opportunities available. So first of all, think of how to secure admission to these universities. Then later, once you gain the admission, I can give you help on how to actually apply for scholarship and get your scholarship. So at the moment, please, let's all focus on gaining admission, okay? Thank you very much, and let's move on. So that is all that is required for those who will be applying for undergraduate studies, okay? You have to complete your application online, you have to submit your passport, you have to submit an official transcript, you have to submit your English proficiency test scores. But as I said, if you are from an English speaking country, it has been waived for you. Please do go to the website, check, read for yourselves, and be sure that the information that I'm giving you is credible, because it is credible. I am on the university website, and you also have to provide a proof of your financial support. Now let's go to those who will be opting for graduate programs. When I talk about graduate programs, I mean those who will be applying for their masters and their PhD. Graduate college requirements, these are the requirements. Please, if you want to apply for a master's in Northern Arizona University, at least on a grading scale of 4.0, you should have a CGPA of 3.0. Okay, meaning that those who are falling below 3.0, the 2.9s, the 2.5s, well, you can try your luck, but this is what has been stated by the university website. So it is point blank, it is clear over there what they require of you, and they will let you send your official transcript to this mailbox. So the official transcript will be coming from the university that you attended to the Northern Arizona University using this PO box, simply put, using this mailbox. You would also be needing your degree availability for students with this one does not really apply to us. For those who have already gained this visa, that is what they are talking about over here. So these are some of the programs that are available for students who already have their F1 visa. Please, the F1 visa is a student visa. English proficiency requirement, just as I stated for those who will be applying for the undergraduate studies, it is the same thing that has to do with those who will be applying for their masters. If you have studied in an English-speaking country, in a university that uses English as its medium of instruction, please, TOEFL score or your Ielts score will be waived. As simple as that. If you are from an English-speaking country, I made available some of these English-speaking countries that are available on the website of the university. If you are part, or if your country is part of these countries that are available there, you don't need to upload any TOEFL or IELTS score. It's good to go just like that. The next thing that they will be asking for is your immigration and visa information, cost of attendance. Please, these are some other issues that will be dealt with some other time. These are some of the undergraduate studies that are available over there, undergraduate degrees and programs. So in the Northern Arizona University, they are bilingual or multicultural education, bilingual endorsement, Arizona Department of Education. We have career and technical education. We have educational technology, which is not available for those who will be applying into an undergraduate program. Please, you guys are not open to the educational technology program. So for those who will be offering or who will be opting for special education, please, you have an option over here for special education applicants. If you've had a background in education, then you can just apply for a special education. Let me give you one advice. Those of you who will be applying to undergraduate programs, please, if you have completed your high school in 2014, 2013, 2015, and all of a sudden you want to apply to an undergraduate program in the United States of America, the university may grant you an admission, but your chances of securing a visa is very, very low. Because when you get to the embassy, you'll be asked one question: what actually happened during that 6, 7, 8, 10 years intervals that you left high school? What have you been doing all this while? Why didn't you actually enroll in any university to pursue any program of study that you'd have to sit down for 7, 8, 9 years before you actually applying for an undergraduate study, and not in your home country but in the United States? The visa officers are so smart that you can't even convince me that you're actually going to the United States of America just to go and educate yourself. They will know that you want to go there to pursue your own business. You want to go and do something for yourself, and not necessarily to go there and pursue your academic studies. So you wouldn't be given a visa. For those of you too who are actually gaining admissions from community colleges, please let me give you this advice. Maybe some other YouTubers may not tell you. It is difficult, almost impossible, to get a visa to attend a community college in the United States. So if you are applying to a community college today, let me give you this advice. I will urge you to stop. Apply to a university instead. And I'm making the Northern Arizona University available to you, which you can apply to. As simple as that. One of the most popular concerns of international applicants is whether or not the school that they are applying to will actually grant them some form of financial aid. They do use the word scholarships a lot. Northern Arizona University has so many funding options for international students. Understanding financial aid. So the types of financial aid that are available on their website, they have scholarship programs. It says scholarship do not have to be repaid. Requirements might include academic achievement, enrollment in a particular degree program, or financial need. Some scholarships require their own application outside of a university's application for admission. They also have grants that they give to some international applicants. They have student loans that they can give. They have the graduate waivers. The Northern Arizona University has funding for international students. If you want some funding to support your education, this university offers some funding opportunities. The next line will have to do with the scholarships. I entered the scholarship button and this is what has been provided. It says financial aid that fits you. Whether you serve your country in the military or are honest students, the first in your family to go to college, Native Americans, or some combination of these or many other situations, your experience shaped you. NAU, Northern Arizona University, award scholarship based on financial need, academic merit, and personal background, giving you many opportunities to receive direct support for your education. That does not have to be repaid. As simple as that. Okay, so it's saying less than $400 plus 90% of alumni will still choose NAU again. So this university has funding options for international students. I will urge you that you get to the website of the Northern Arizona University, that is www.nau.edu. nau.edu. Before you can apply, you first have to go through a process. This is the application site of Northern Arizona University. When you're getting started, first of all, you would have to create an account. You would have to create an account and you would have to apply online. After creating your account, you apply online. Then you manage your account by reviewing your activity, changing your password when you forget your password. Please, I already made you guys aware of the application procedure of Michigan Technology University. I also made you aware of the application procedure of the University of Delaware. It's the same application procedure. They all use the common app. Okay, so you can just get onto the website of Northern Arizona University, then you can start filling your details. Make sure that your references send their recommendations on time. You present the required documents that will be needed for your specific program of study, and that is it. You are good to go. So until we meet again, I will provide the application waiver code after or at the end of the video. So until we meet again, I would say that goodbye to you all, and really have a nice week. As I do say always, I urge you to protect yourself. Please protect yourself. That is one of the most important things that you have to do. We are in very difficult times. In fact, the whole world is facing some serious economic challenges, and I urge you to protect yourself. Okay, do the best to protect yourself. Thank you very much, and goodbye to you all.